Alright, so now it's time to make our way to the next area of the game. Now, of course, before we do that, we've got some of our pirate friends over here. 4 of them. Ordinarily, I would just ignore these guys, but it actually takes a relatively short amount of time to kill all 4 of these. And we have the potential to take a lot of damage in the time it takes to do this. So, alright, no problem. Oh, goodness me, look at that. Look at all these defense turrets. Ooh boy, pretty threatening stuff. 4 of them shooting right at me. So this is actually something I really think is cool. You can scan this, and they all get disabled. So that is a really nice trick. I like the ability to feel like you're doing the big brain plays here and using your street smarts instead of just your brute force to beat your way through all these guys. So that was kind of fun. This is another time when you're going to be able to do that. So if you look at this red scan here, warning: force field disengaged. The Metroid containment area will be breached. So all these Metroids are apparently no bigger fans of these space pirates than they are of Samus, because they took that guy out pretty hard. So okay, let's let these Metroids do their thing here. Now, of course, they'll attack Samus too. It's not like these are pet Metroids who are loyal allies and who've never hurt us. Of course, sometimes you run into a situation where the Metroids are going to be attacking you too. So you got to be sure you're not lulled into a false sense of complacency there. But Metroids can be some pretty good bros at times. So okay, now to get across this platform, you notice we've got an interesting amount of space. Too far to double jump, but if we take a look at this with the X-ray specs, you notice that we have some invisible platforms ready to be of service. So we're just going to go ahead and hop on over. And, ooh, some more Metroids. Gotta make sure we're not in danger of those Metroids there. So, yeah, another invisible platform over here. Unfortunately, gonna have to hold out a little bit to make that landing. Alright, so here's another interesting thing. We've got our spider ball tracks here, but if you notice, this big wall here has a red scan thing in it, indicating it's made out of bendesium. So we're going to, of course, investigate what that has behind it. And of course, we've got another bendesium wall right behind it that we have to use a second power bomb to destroy. So now we're going to go through these spider ball tracks and see what's going on up here. And not a whole lot, of course, but if you look at the X-ray goggles, you can see they have another one of those invisible platforms, and that's going to shuttle us all the way up to this Missile Expo. Nice. Now let's see if I can make the pro play and make this jump to get over here. Get all the way over to the edge, and Geronimo. Oh, we were a little overshot just a little bit. Alright. Yeah, it is possible to just land on this platform, and then you, of course, look like a super baller. But unfortunately, I'm just a regular baller today, so we were not able to make that. And now we just take a nice little relaxing stroll over here. And we got some burrowers, gonna ignore them. And now it's on our way to the Phazon Mines level 3. Level 3 Phazon Mines is no joke. We're definitely gonna be taking some damage in level 3. So that's okay. We've got plenty of elite fighting skills to be able to sort out any enemies that we have, such as this guy right here. Look at this. He's clearly very wounded or something from probably all this Phazon that they have lying around here. Samus might need that health pack, because if you take a look down on the ground here, there is a Missile Expo hiding underneath that mushroom. Now, the real way to do this is to use your... wait till you get the Phazon suit, and then you don't take damage from the Phazon, but that seemed a little weenie to me. Samus, I'm sure, doesn't mind taking a hit for the team in order to make it so I don't have to spend a bunch of time backtracking to get back to this area again. So we're just going to collect that one right now. Alright, so in this room we've got the 100 Metroids, our old friends. So we'll get that guy sorted out here. And this guy too. Hey, 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 hey. No long distance hugs, please. Samus is got a thing about brain sucking. She's not a fan. And we'll see if we can get this guy. They are kind of difficult to take out from a distance because they like float back and forth. So you gotta kind of time your shots a little bit. And now we jump up here. Alright, so we're gonna need a little help from our glider ally here to shuttle us across this gap here. I made it out at the last second. We could have definitely made that as a whole one. Alright, so now we go into this room. Of course, another Bendesian wall we have to bust our way into. So now, these things here, the floor disappears on you and you get dunked in the Phazon bath, so you don't want that to happen. If you bust through here, you can actually go in here, but that's all Phazon. We need the Phazon suit to collect that. That's going to be the last artifact. Going to be in there. Alright, so in here we notice that someone turned out all the lights. We're going to use the thermal gogs to make this a little easier to navigate here. Of course, the floor is made out of lava, I mean Phazon, and it's going to make things a little bit more interesting. So, obviously we're going to attempt to get through here without having a bunch of times that we have to take a bath. And, come on, buddy. Don't make me beg for it. Alright, so if you were wondering, we are kind of running low on missiles, right? Well, not really. But if we were, what we could do is take a little trip into this room here. And it's a really strange thing. I never make that jump on my first try. I always need 2 tries. Okay, Samus, we'll make one more mushroom jump just because Samus likes mushrooms. I think she's probably just relieved that she found some mushrooms that don't try and blow her up whenever she lands on them. So anyway, you need plasma to do this one, I believe. So anyway, in here is the missile station. So before we do that, we'll take a look at what the flamethrower looks like. Yeah, that's pretty baller, right? Torch some enemies with that. We'll do the ice spreader too. I don't know if I've shown the ice spreader on camera yet. Yeah, it spreads a bunch of ice. Anything in that area is taking some hits. So yeah, no problem. That's what those beam weapons look like. And now we got all our missiles back. 235. There's a total of 250 in the game, meaning that we have 3 left. Just 3 left. And so now we're going to take another ride on our friend the glider in his pacifistic. And we're going to try and make it over onto that mushroom right there. And oh my gosh, we missed. Okay, so we did kind of miss on purpose because as you can see, now we only have 2 missiles left that we need to get. So you can look for the circle of mushrooms with the thermal gogs. I believe the X-ray gogs. Yeah, it'll shows up really nicely with the X-ray gogs too. Obviously not here, but thermal gogs there. It's pretty much a neon sign. So unfortunately, collecting that expo is going to mean that we're going to have to take a trip back through the poison Phazon field and do this one last time. But fortunately, it's like a lot easier to make this jump than just to make the jump into the missiles, because what you do is when you shoot the glider, you actually shoot him when he's going towards the mushroom that we're trying to land on, so instead of away from it. So, yep, there we go. Alright, now in this room, we've got some invisible guys. They're dropping stuff on us. Our health isn't particularly in danger, so we're going to go ahead and be Santa's pacifist and not be concerned. Oh boy, look at this. Look at that. A new enemy type. So let's try this. Boy, that's still quite cool. Yeah, I gotta say, that flamethrower did not live up to the hype. So, alright. We're gonna be a little unsporting on these guys. So it looks like we got him sorted out there. Oh, goodness me. This guy is... that's the thing about the Space Pirates. They never give up. They're loyal to a fault, and they take their guard job extremely seriously. Fortunately, the weapons move slow enough that you can kind of strafe out of the way of them without too big of an issue. But he's not giving us the getting hit sound effect, which is a little... Alright. So yeah, that's the last of the super pirates, the last of the special types of pirates. There, of course, is one more pirate that's coming up soon. A boss, if you will, of... You might call him the king of all pirates, the Omega Pirate, and he's going to be coming up pretty soon here. So, alright, so we got this guy taken care of. These guys over here are in fact not space pirate, or they're not in fact plasma pirates at all. They're just normal wave pirates. We'll see if we can do the pacifist technique of not having to kill them. But we are going to take out that specific thing there, and that is going to be a missile expo. 5 more missiles is the most number we can get. And we're also going to get this as our last pirate data in the game. And so now we're going to take a little trip over to the save station. Ooh, an ultra energy. Very useful to us. Not really, because we really only need missiles. More ultra energies. Well, we'll just take a look at the save station for those.